Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance, and here we've got PA Cowboy, and he's in the M41 HMC, the Tier 5 American SPG, and we're on the west spawn of Airfield, and battle has already got underway. Okay, he's already looking for targets, and he's found a Wolverine. And he's way over on the other enemy side of the battlefield. The aim reticule gets smaller, and he's ready to fire, and rounds out. And it's a direct hit! 340 hit points, wipes out the Wolverine with one shot. That's what happens when you let the reticule settle on the target. Stationary. He's going after a T67 now. It's almost reloaded. If that T67 stays still long enough, he shoots anyway, even though it's gone unspotted, and it goes in. So he hit the target. We don't know how much damage he did to the T67, but he's marking the target with the T key to remind himself where that T67 was. But no, he's decided to go after the M3 Lee, which is stationary, and he's almost reloaded. He's dialed in, he's marked his target, he shoots, and he gets another hit. That's a definite hit. Okay, he's marking the spot, just in case he wants to fire again. Now, if it's only his team can highlight where the enemy is, if that looks or that's up on top of the hill can just peek over the edge, he can see where that M3 Lee is and put another shell into it. But no, he can't see it for the moment. Ah, there's an M5 Stuart going up now. He may be able to spot that M3 or the T67 that he fired at earlier. He's going round the rocks, so he should get a spot any second. Okay, there's seen an AT2. So Chi-He has been spotted, but he can't see the Lee. There's the Lee. Right, okay, he's ready to shoot. Round out. A direct hit. Kills the Lee. 95 hit points. Good shot. Okay, he's ready on that T67. We can see it lost nearly 2/3 of his hit points when he hit him the first time round. So he did a lot of damage. And we know there's an AT2 up in that top area. Can't see it precisely, but he's probably hiding behind that bush, so it's a reasonable guess. He could fire a round in there, and that's what he's doing. And he hits the M41 of the enemy team. What a place to stick the Arty, but oh, he's paid for it. That was the wrong place to be. Okay, the AT2 is probably around there as well. An AT2 was seen slightly to the right of that position. He's marking the target. But no, he's decided to hold on to his shell, and there's another target, an M5A1. Is he going to hit that, or is he going to go after the AT2? He's trying to make up his mind. That T67 hasn't been respotted. So Covenant are going over the rise. Now he's actually engaging the looks. So he probably needs to help that looks by putting a round into this Covenanter. Okay, it's coming up over the rise. Oh, that was a little too late, that was. Okay, the T67 has appeared again. But he's halfway through his load cycle. Now, if he stays still long enough, he can get a round into him. T67 is going to move. There's no targets he can see at the moment, so he's not likely to stick around. Nope. And he's fired that round wildly. That was a bit of a waste of ammunition, I think. He should have held on to that shell and waited until the M5A1 came into sight again on this side of the battlefield. Alternatively, he could have chosen a different target. They're one tank up at the moment. Ah, the AT2's appeared again. And yes, he was slightly to the right of that M41. So he could have actually put a round into him. I did say he was slightly to the right. Okay, shooting. Rounds out. Close, but not close enough. 3 critical hits, 147 hit points. He should mark the target because he knows where it was. And looks like other people are shooting at it. So it's probably still there. Rounds out. Now I suspect that did damage, but we don't know how much. If the 82 was still there, it would have suffered some damage, splash damage. Okay, he's got 13 rounds. And there are how many enemy? Unfortunately, there's 6 enemy left. There's 2 that we can see. They're in the E row. We know there's the M5A1. And we know where the T67 and the AT2 were seen. The only one we haven't seen is the enemy Arty. Okay, the T67's come into sight again. He actually did do a circuit and came back again. Fires another round at it blind. Again, it probably would have been better to hold on to that shot. Okay, the M5A1's been spotted, but he's on the lee side of that hill. Just to make it very difficult for him to hit. It's coming to view again. He's almost reloaded. He shoots around blind. No. Okay, so now he's down to 10 rounds with 6 enemies to go. There's still 1 tank up. 5 enemies left alive. Now, they're not likely to see that T67 again because there's no tanks scouting on the south edge of the map except the Sturmpanzer II, which is actually very close to the water and in between those rocks. It's an unusual place for a Sturmpanzer to be, but maybe he's being a little bold because the Sturmpanzer's got a very short range. Okay, you can see that T67. He's in the city area, but he's obstructed by several of the buildings. He's indicated target, but he's not shot yet. The Sturmpanzer fired. He hit the buildings. We can see there's the T67. So, and it doesn't appear that he lost any hit points when that Sturmpanzer fired. He's going to the back. We still don't know where that AT2's got to. It's got 9 rounds left, and there's still 5 enemies to go. The forces are closing round on the north flank. So he should get a sighting of the T67 right at the back of the enemy cap. It looks like most of the forces, the Su-85, the M5A1, have pulled back and are now guarding the enemy cap. There's the T67. There's the AT2. Okay, so he's going after the AT2. It's the slower. It's the easier to hit. Oh, it stopped just as he fired. Oh, that's a pity. He got 2 critical hits. I think he tracked him. I'm pretty sure he tracked him, but it's going to take him a while for a reload. We don't know where the M5A1 Stuart went, though. He probably went back to his own cap, but he could be in Cowboys' end, area or their end of the battle. Mind you, he probably would have capped by now if he had, or tried to, or even tried to find... There's the M5, so he did go back, right? And he's been hit, so he's lost some hit points. We know where he is. Now, if you can get around into him... Oh, no, that's a little too late. You need to put enough lead on it. When they're moving fast, you need to put enough lead on that. The AT2 is moving rather slowly, so it's much easier to put the lead on that. He's indicating target with a T key. Let the reticule contract. He's still loading. That's why it's sometimes easier to hold on to the rounds and hit the target you're certain to hit. And he wipes out the AT2. 131 hit points. That's good. That's made it a much easier fight. Now that M5 has turned up. Okay, he's still reloading, but it's been killed by the looks got him. Now, where's that T67 gone? T67 was taken out, so it's just the Su-85 and the T-82 HMC on the enemy team. So it's only 2 to go. Right, the T-82 is probably on the south side, I would think. Would have been spotted by now by any of these, the looks or one of the other tanks that was around the centre or the north end of the map. So I think they're going to find him in grid squares J0 or maybe round the corner in K0 or K9. Yep, there he is. He's in J0. In fact, both of them are, so that's great. So now he can aim. That's the more dangerous of the two targets. Rounds out on the Su-85. And he hits it. It's a splash. 125 hit points and 2 critical hits. They've got the T-82, so it's only this Su-85 left. He's got 3 rounds left to hit it. But unfortunately, they lost the... they lost the attacking tanks in the process, so the Lux is no more, and we've got a Sav M43 going round to the south to try and find that Su-85. The Sturmpanzer's moved up as well. He's getting closer. He's only got 2 rounds of ammo left, so he needs to make these count. He's communicating to the Sav to spot for him, so he can put a round in. I suspect the Savs are going to be very worried about meeting that Su-85. Even though they've got about the same hit points, they've got about 50% left. The Su-85 is quite a powerful tank destroyer. Oh, there it is! Oh. And unfortunately the Sav's been taken out. Oh dear, so it's now 2 Arty versus 1 tank destroyer. Now Cowboy's got 5 kills already, or 4 kills already, sorry. And he's communicating to the Sturmpanzer, it's just us Arty left. And that frequently happens in battles if you're an Arty player, that the only ones left on your team, and you have to carry the rest of the team to the victory. And he's communicated to the Sturmpanzer that he's only got 2 rounds of ammo left. And the Sturmpanzer is now advancing up that south flank to try and find the Su-85. I don't think that's wise, actually. Yeah, there's the Su-85. He's come to try and look for the Sturmpanzer now. Now this... Oh, no, and he's shot the Sturmpanzer just like that. And Cowboy fires around him, but it's too wild. He doesn't lead the target accurately enough. And now he's going to have to make a move, because that Su-85 is going to be making its way down this end. Although there's not enough time to cap, he can find Cowboy and win if he can kill him. So Cowboy's going to have to defend himself, and if necessary, shotgun the enemy. Now he's going up onto this rise area. It might give him a better view. Looks like that Su-85 is coming down the southern route. So if he does, he's going to come around that corner. And if he lines up on that corner, he'd probably shotgun him as he appears. He's going to have to keep a steady aim. I hope he's got snapshot on his crew, so he can accurately shoot. He's gone to Arty view, and there it is. And he shoots round out, and he kills him. 135 hit points, wipes the enemy out, and wins the battle. Great shot. And if we have a look at the end of battle results, it's an ace tanker for PA Cowboy in the M41 HMC. He also picks up a bruiser medal for scoring at least 5 critical hits, module damages, or crew incapacitations. He got a fighter medal because he actually scored 5 kills. He only needed 4 to get that badge. But he also picked up a Fadin's medal because he killed that Su-85 with his very last round in his magazine. And on top of all that, he picked up the high caliber because he managed to get the highest amount of damage, at least 20% of the hit points of the enemy vehicles in total. And so if we have a look at the team scores, he came top on damage with 1,678 hit points. He came top on kills with 5. And he came top when it came to base XP of 802 experience points. If we look at the detail, he fired all 22 rounds in his magazine. He got 6 direct hits, 6 penetrations, 7 splash damage, 1,678 hit points, of which 1,543 were at more than 300 meters. He damaged 6 enemy vehicles, he killed 5 of them, and he caused 8 stuns, but he didn't get any stun assist. On a standard account, he earned 23,431 credits, and after reloading all that ammunition, he's got 12,321 credits left. He earned 802 base XP, but times 2 for the first victory of the day, he walks away with 1,604 XP in total. So great battle there, PA Cowboy. Nice ace, nice Fadins, and a nice high caliber. It's a good haul to take away. If you enjoyed this replay, please do give it a like and do subscribe to our channel because it really helps Arty Noobs. And hopefully I will see you in the next replay.